This is not D-Day for Arsenal. Arsenal are literally top of the league. They have the points and are 6 points ahead of Man City with the game in hand. I don't really understand why Arsenal fans and, are getting so tetchy. You are top of the league for a reason. You have been the best team in the Premier League this season up to this point. And I get it. You've finished second on a number of occasions. Even that season where you led the league for 90% of the season or whatever, and you finished second. I understand. But you shouldn't let the past burn you. You literally have the points on the board. And this is coming from someone who hates Arsenal and wants Arsenal to just lose every game for the rest of the season. As a Man United fan, growing up in the late 90s and the early 2000s, I was grown up to hate Arsenal more than any other team. So for me, Arsenal's the worst team. And I can't believe I'm in this conflicted situation where I'm supporting Man City in order for them to win the league over Arsenal. However, at the end of the day, people can say, City have got the game in hand, and if City win today, blah, 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 or tomorrow even, then they're going to win the title. But who's actually got the points on the board? That's what it's about. It's not about hypotheticals. It's not about, if City do this, blah, 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 blah. I do not understand how people have just swung the other way, and it just shows the bottle job nature that Arteta has bred into this football club. It's absolutely insane. I genuinely think if Arsenal bottle it, and I hope they do, and they win nothing this season, I think Arteta will still be in a job for Arsenal, just because I don't know who they could turn to. I feel as though this squad has been built in Arteta's image, although maybe not fully, because I feel as though he kind of wanted to not be as pragmatic, but he's changed his ways. But I just don't know if there's a manager out there who would want, I think there's loads of managers out there that would want the job, but who could actually do better than Arteta in terms of the ones that are out there, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think it shouldn't be seen as this is it, because even if Arsenal do lose, you're still 3 points ahead. It just means that at that point in time, it's not in your hands anymore. It's in City's hands and in your hands. It's not fully in your hands anymore. City could now win the league based on their performances if they just win every single game and get an amazing goal difference. However, you still have a say in it. It's only out of your hands when you fall behind City in the league. That's the only time it's out of your hands. Up until then, it's in your hands right now. And as long as it's in your hands, you have the power to really win this league if you want it. I just don't think you want it enough. And it's mad to me that I said it, maybe I was guilty of it. I said that I think Arsenal have got the best squad in Europe, but I think I was wrong. I think they have, no, maybe I'm not wrong. I think they do have the best squad in Europe. I just think they just don't have the real firepower or the world-class players in their first 11. They drop off to their second team. People will say, it's quite a lot. I don't think it's that much. If you think about it, if you sit down and think about it. Okay, so you got Kepa in goal, right? Yeah, look, Raya is better than Kepa. Your centre-backs obviously are going to be a little bit of a downgrade, but Mosquera came in really well earlier in the season. And then you got Ben White for Timber. There wasn't much difference there, although people are now saying Ben White's crap. I don't know where that's come from. In terms of your left back, you got Calafiori, Hincapié, and Miles Lewis-Skelly. That's 3 really good left backs. You got Norgard to come in the middle. I know people are saying, he's crap. He's not crap. It's just he's been rusty. He's not had games to play. Then you got Eze, who's a bench player. Right, he's quality. You got Max Dowman now, who's insane quality. I'd say Havertz is better than Gyökeres. Madueke is pretty decent. And the way that Saka's been after his injuries, not far off Saka, really. Then you got Martinelli and Trossard on the left. For me, I feel as though there's a nervousness coming from because of what happened in the Carabao Cup. But the main difference is your keeper. David Raya is a massive upgrade on Kepa in terms of the stability, not so much the ability. I think the ability is there as well, is better, but in terms of the stability that he provides, one thing you realize when you go back in the years, the spine has to be consistent in order for a team to win. And for that cup final, I think, look, yes, momentum will have edged with City and whatnot after that. But I think Kepa cannot distribute the way Raya can. He doesn't provide the same stability to his centre-backs the way Raya can. And that was a massive detriment in that game. And that's why I think this is going to be a lot different to what people witnessed a few weeks ago. And I don't think people are putting enough emphasis on that. I generally think Raya can be a big, big factor. Like, the centre-backs know what he's going to do. They've played together, a couple of seasons now. They're comfortable with him. He comes, claims the ball when he needs to. He's really good at claiming the ball. His distribution, everyone knows where they need to be for his distribution. We saw Kepa, like, you know what I mean? He just makes people nervous around him because he doesn't play with them regularly. That's why I think that as much as I love to see City batter Arsenal, I think this could be a draw quite easily. And I just don't think people are really giving enough respect to what Arsenal have already done throughout this whole season. And this is coming from an absolute Arsenal hater. That, trust me, I hate Arsenal so much. And it hates me to say this, but I'm trying to be as objective as I can be. Points on the board beat hypothetical points all day long. This is still in Arsenal's hands. It's up to you to mess it up now. It's not on anyone else. So, yeah, man, I know your Lego head managers are absolute weirdo doing these weird pen tricks, getting AI involved in training. Like, what the hell, man? Just for that, you shouldn't win the league, I'll be real. But, yeah, look, good luck, and don't fret. Whatever happens, technically, you're still going to have a say in it. Even if you do lose, you still have a say in where the title goes. I just don't understand why Arsenal fans are getting so tetchy. But anyway, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Well, I'm doing daily videos on loads of sports. My next one will be on NBA. I will be actually doing an NBA playoff bracket that I'm going to stream. I'm going to stream elsewhere on Twitch tonight. So if anyone's available, it will be late night though, I'll be real. But I'm going to do the pick and bracket challenge that NBA have done on their website. So yeah, excited to do that. So if you want to join me on Twitch, and then I'll basically edit it and put it into a video for tomorrow, and you can see what I think is going to happen in the playoffs. But until then, peace.